Is it working? It's working, great. It's much better with sound. Hello, everyone. My name is Misha Lyalin. I'm CEO and chairman of a company called Zeptolab. We created Cut the Rope about a year ago. Actually, we released it in October of 2010. And since then, we were downloaded a lot of times. We basically reached #1 spot everywhere in the paid and the free and the top grossing categories on iPhone App Store. We're proud to collect a lot of awards. We're obviously proud of the first game ever to receive BAFTA award, a mobile game, handheld game ever, which is very, very cool. But why I'm here on stage today is to tell you what we have been doing since then, because it's been a year, and a year is a long time in this industry. So it took us some time to figure out that we have a brand on our hands. And we started seeing people just doing all sorts of interesting, crazy stuff with our character, right? His name is Om, and people all of a sudden fell in love with it. And if you go to our Facebook page, you'll obviously find a lot more interesting pictures like that. So we've decided and so successful models to do more things on this tiny screen. And when we thought about this, we thought of the people that play games on smartphones or iPads or anything along those lines. And we started looking at the number of times, it's actually time that people spend on those devices. And researching data told us that people watch more stuff on their small screens than they watch TV or go to the movies combined. And thinking of that basically it's a new screen, and a new screen creates new brands. If you look at any sort of top 10, top 20, or any other major chart on the smartphone or iPad or any other new device, you will not see any old brands. By old brands, I mean the brands that originated in TV or movies or anywhere along those lines. So what you'll see is you'll see companies like us producing interesting things that people all of a sudden fall in love with. And once we saw that, we understood that, hey, we have an interesting business here to build a really interesting big brand, build it on the character of the game, and explore things further. So we built a second game. It has no sound.
Interesting. Let's make an experiment. Wunderbar.
Cut the Rope Experiments came out in August, and we became #1 in the top chart in Apple App Store in 12 hours this time. Last time it took us 3 days, this time it took us 12 hours. We have not done any sort of extra marketing to support that launch, which again told us that if people love the brand and if we basically introduce more products and think of our users and make sure that people love what we do, we're going to do more. So with that in mind, we started creating things like plush toys. And by the way, who got 3 stars on every level? People like that? Three stars on experiments. Anybody? Wow, lots of people. This time, all right. All right. And the last one. There we go. We love it. You know, we recently gave those toys to few kids, and I could never imagine a 9-year-old boy sleeping with a plush toy. That means we are doing something that is very interesting. But you know, you can tell me that, well, you guys are doing exactly the same things that everybody else is doing in the industry. True, but soon we're going to start differentiating ourselves. But nevertheless, currently what we do is every time we run a game or we release it, we always update. So every time we release an update, it's like a new game, right? It's not that we release just a new setting or new colors or new something along those lines. We basically create a completely new game.
Shall we begin? Let's make an experiment.
So every time we introduce a level like that, we're basically adding a lot of value to something that people got for something like 99 cents. Think about this. Our original game has more than 200 levels. That's less than half a cent each. That's very, very cheap entertainment. And because app stores of the world, because the new platforms allow us to gain exposure to a huge number of people, we can bring entertainment at such a value where anybody can really afford it. And this is amazing. This is purely amazing. We moving to a lot of different platforms. We launched on Android a few months ago. Also became #1 and stayed there for a very, very long time. All the older platforms like BlackBerry and Symbian and any other platform that's out there is very important to us because we want to get the game or our games, the Om experience, Katrop experience, to the hands of as many people as humanly possible. And if some platforms allow us to make money, that's great. If some platforms don't allow us to make money, that's good too, because we'll make money elsewhere. HTML5 will be huge. We're absolutely sure that HTML5 is a new technology that allows things that never before possible on the mobile web. Things that everybody used to on the normal web, but not on mobile. And I think that's when we can truly throw away our PCs and laptops and all the wonderful stuff that we have. And that's how we're going to get to billion numbers. Everybody seems to be talking about billion installs or 10,000 or 20 million downloaded apps. To us, it doesn't mean anything. All we really want out there is the brand to be known. And because it's a new screen, because more and more people get acquainted with the screen every day, we want to be there. And so we're going to be doing more and more interesting things. This is comics. Katrop comic is coming out hopefully very, very soon now, digitally. We're going to be on app stores, on Apple App Store first. And we're going to give you the story of where Om came from. Why is he in a box? Why he loves candy? What's up with the rope? I mean, lots of people have been asking this question. So the answer is coming, and we're very excited about this. If you guys like the story, what we're going to do is we're going to create more IP based on that story. We're going to do more and more stuff that will allow us to tell the story in a new digital format that nobody has done before. So we're very, very excited about it. Lots of video today. Thank you very much. We're obviously very excited. People that help us to do do those videos on comics. Guys like Ape Entertainment and Toonbox are also very excited. We're not going to say exactly what's coming out next, and we're working on new games as well. We're not going to stick with Cut or Open, become the only one IP companies, because our DNA is very strong in games. We've been doing this for a very, very long time. But we understand that we're going to take that experience and going to take it wider. We don't know exactly what we're going to do, but we're going to do lots of different things, and hopefully a few of them will stick. I guess that's all for today. And last but not least, please make some noise to support Russian struggle for free and fair elections. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Misha.
Thank you. Thank you.